I'll show you all the interviews in this video, and my first interview is the Warriors. Then after this, I'll show you my draft stock, and after that, I'll do a separate video with the draft.
11th overall. We'd like to get to know you a little better before committing to you. I'm sure you understand. We have a couple of questions, if you don't mind. We feel like we already have some great young guards on our roster, in Monte Ellis and Stephen Curry.
Well, don't give me.
Do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Look, I'm not really a fit with your current roster. You guys already have some nice guards, guys that would cut into my playing time. I'd rather go to a place where my talents would be best used, and I'm sorry, but that's just not with the Warriors.
Next question. This team has a lot of momentum right now. We went through a rough stretch and had some recent draft picks that didn't work out. With guys like Monte, Stephen Curry, and David Lee, we really feel like we're on the up and up. We like what we've seen out of you, but how do you see yourself fitting in with the team?
Look, you got some great young players on your roster, but I got to keep it real here, man. I really don't see it working out between me and you. I'm looking to jump into a winning situation, and you guys in Oakland don't exactly have a history of that. It's nothing personal. I just need to do me, baby.
I just grinded the team up. My God.
Well, I can see that we are not a match, unfortunately. Good luck to you on draft night.
Yeah. It's a team I might look at. Maybe playing with Jennings. Who knows?
Nice job out there tonight. Your play really impressed us. So much so that we're considering using our pick on you if you're available when our turn comes up. Before we get that far, we'd really like to ask you a couple of questions. Question number one. We realize that here in Milwaukee, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or a New York or a Miami. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a Milwaukee Buck. Someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a Milwaukee Buck. Are you that person?
I really think I'd enjoy being a member of the Milwaukee Bucks. It's hard for me to tell you right now that I want to play my entire career there, though.
Yeah, I know.
So many things can happen. So many things can change.
I might want to
I'm not saying
think
there's
about
something
it.
that can happen. I just don't want to mislead you. I'd definitely love to be a member of your team.
Interesting. Watch.
Okay, last question.
Oh, no, never mind.
This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want to be the greatest of all time. What kind of question was that?
Me? I want to be the greatest of all time. If anyone answers you differently, well, they're either lying to you or they don't have the competitive fire to be great. I don't want to be great. I want to be the greatest. I want rings. I want MVP awards.
Right.
All those accolades.
Right.
I want people to talk about me 50 years from now, and they will. Just watch, man. I've got the fire. I've got the drive. And you know what? I'm ready.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being up with us.
I wanted to be there, though. Oh, Jazz.
Hello, and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Utah Jazz. My scouts have expressed a lot of interest in you. Before I can give my blessing to use our draft pick on you, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, to make sure you fit in with what we do here. What do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability?
I think that's really for you guys to decide. What I bring to your franchise is my basketball skills and a winning attitude. Anything beyond that, that's really for your team to sort out. I like to stay focused solely on the game.
All right, then. One more. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Lottery, boy. Top 3. Probably top 3.
Easy. I'd draft myself top 3 without giving it a second thought. I may not look like it right now, but I guarantee you people will look back on this draft and ask themselves, what were all those teams thinking when they passed on this guy? Guaranteed, baby.
Okay, good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
I'll show you my draft stock, where they'll think I'll be going, and my strengths and weaknesses. I like to add it. They had this added to NBA 2K12. God, look at like 950, 940. They have me going number 11. I don't like that at all. That Kimba ugly behind going there. Alright, so for me, they have great size, length for his position, very fluid shooting stroke. Where's my area? The very fluid shooting stroke allows him to catch and shoot without any wasted motion. Offensively, he's always looking for an open space. Finishing strong on the break and runs the floor efficiently. Scouts say he is delusional about his own abilities. What? Lacks great temptations when playing the passing lanes. Being able to create with the ball in hand. I wonder, so what? Try to force the issue. Oh, alright, I see. I like this. Scouts dotting me. Okay, look at that. True point guard. Blah, blah, blah. Kyrie, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He should be number 1. 20 points, 8 boards. That's a great game. Great game. I think Derek Williams should be number 1. Guys, stay tuned for this BS for the draft. I'll be back.